personnel has been nothing short of remarkable. Since the declaration of the emergency in 2011, a considerable number of brave individuals have made the ultimate sacrifice, laying down their lives for the safety and well-being of our community. Additionally, countless others have sustained injuries in the line of duty, further emphasizing the sacrifices made by these heroes. In a touching display of solidarity and recognition, the families of those who have recently fallen or been injured have been graciously invited to join a special seminar. Their presence serves as a powerful reminder that as a community, we stand together in support of this critical national cause. We must move forward to 2024 with the realization that the weight of global eradication lies very much on our shoulders. It's important for us to leave no room for the virus to spread. It is important for us to reach every parent and caregiver, to reach every child, to aggressively trace the viruses so we reach our children before the virus has a chance to permanently change their lives. All children everywhere deserve a healthy childhood, where they can play and roam free. And just like every child in the world, the children of Pakistan and Afghanistan deserve this too. This World Polio Day, let us emerge stronger in our commitment and escalate our efforts to end polio. No child should ever again live with incurable paralytic polio because we failed to fulfill our responsibility towards them. While reading out the script, I would still prefer to say something which we could call a heart-to-heart talk. Polio on the demand and supply side, as my professional cabinet member, Dr. Nadeem, has explained, in my opinion and our humble role probably is included in the demand side. What sort of roles do we play there? It's such an irony that this challenge can be addressed by increasing the demand, not the supply. The supply side is quite secure, the supply side is quite forthcoming. The supply side, we do express gratitude from all the UN partners. It would be very unfair not to mention Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and others who has contributed. I had a meeting at the sideline of the UNGA with Mr. Bill Gates, and I did mention this to him, and I'm repeating that in every era there are people who make riches. There are outstanding individuals since documented history of the mankind. But those individuals are not remembered for what they have materially acquired in their life. Their identity and their legacy in the history is determined how they have spent. The spending is their translation of their identity. And that's what makes them distinguish from the others. They chose to spend for the children who are thousands and thousands miles away from them, with whom probably they don't have any physical connection. But it is the emotional space, the common shared destiny of the mankind and humanity, where you feel emotionally responsible that each and every child deserves and should be given an equal opportunity to roam freely and healthy. And that desire generates passion, generates love. It drives us to do something extra mile, which many of you have done. And that translates with our frontline workers in the manner they have shown commitment. I couldn't face the mother who has lost her son and husband both in fulfilling this social, moral, legal, I would rather even say, duty. And they paid in one of the highest of the prices, and that is the ultimate sacrifice of laying their lives to this cause. On the demand side, I am pained that unfortunately in the name of my religion, I find so much beauty in the spirituality and the approach of the religion. Amongst all the religions, my own Islam, when it narrates and tells us that God has many creations, rather countless creations, and the paragon of creation amongst them is man itself. And the biggest challenge and threat to the paragon of creation, we are trying to partner with the destroyer and standing against the forces who wants to take on that challenge in the name of religion. This is such an irony, and we do need to clarify, we do need to focus, we do need to have a healthy conversations, engaging the faith leaders and make them realize that actually you are not partnering the forces of light. مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. God is trying to take us out from the darkness to the light. This is a journey of enlightenment. And how on God's earth is it possible that in its name you inadvertently, consciously, unconsciously, willingly, unwillingly partner that force of darkness? It is not acceptable. We will resist it. We will take lead. We will contribute towards that. Eliminating polio with all other ills faced by this society is our wholesome approach. And in my humble capacity, I can assure and promise before 240 million people of Pakistan, we're going to have it. We will realize this dream. We will never, ever step back. Maybe an inch, maybe a foot, maybe a mile, but it would be always a forward-going journey. And with this, I express my personal commitment wherever I'm required, wherever our partners feel that I should play a physical role, even engagement with the faith leaders. I would instruct my office that we should have more counseling and session of conversations with them. We would offer the services of our office also, and would instruct the provincial leadership also to engage in this. We need to own it. We need to own it. When I see these children, my own son, he comes to my mind that, God forbid, if he would have been affected by this virus, how would I felt? So every child is like Noor to me. By the way, his name is Noor. So there are millions of Noors and Fatmas around this country, and they're all ours. They're all ours, and we will inshallah own them, and we will make sure that our contribution is with utmost commitment and sincerity, not just expressed in verbal communication, but we will make sure that it is translated in our actions too. Thank you so much.
निगरान वज़ीर-ए-आज़म अनवारुल हक काकर पोलियो के आलमी दिन के मौके पर तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। कहा कि इंसदादे पोलियो एक कौमी कॉज है जिसके लिए हम सब मुत्तहिद हैं। पोलियो के खात्मे के लिए तरजीही बुनियादों पर काम जारी है।
Against polio, Thank you very much, Honorable Prime Minister. In fact, you have been hosting us today here in this auditorium because this is your office. So